Okay, let's get right into this video because I'm excited and I've been sitting on this. Of course, this is a hockey related video. So I brought out Hockey Club to see what we could do. We'll figure it out. The one problem is that my whole setup is over on this side, and I was thinking I'm right-handed, so I'll take out my left glove. So it was a nice idea, but we'll see how it works out. The real challenge is not hitting the whole mic stand setup that's over here. So what this video is, on Tuesday, the Professional Women's Hockey League, the PWHL, which is a new league coming in January, they released their original 6 jerseys, so the 12 jerseys for their 6 teams. And I haven't checked them out yet because I wanted us to see them together for the first time. So that's what we're doing. I've just got the, let me figure out my cord first. Oh, I see what I did. Maybe that'll help. So right here I have just opened the PWHL news website page, and I'm hoping that right through this link is where we'll see them. Really quick before we get into that, I also pulled up, here it is, the DetroitHockey.net had reported on this. This is reported to be the team names for the original 6. And I guess they were, discovered through the trademark office. And those, I think, as a general rule, felt like a letdown. The Toronto Torch, okay, Montreal Echo, the Ottawa Alert, which is the one that maybe makes a little bit of sense. Because in the early 1900s, I think there was a women's team in Ottawa called Alert. So there's a little bit of history there in that one. The Minnesota Superior, the Boston Wicked, and the New York Sound. So when those first came out, I think the general vibe was disappointment. So let's see if they can redeem themselves with their jerseys. Do we have any guesses? Toronto Torch. Oh, I don't know how that happened. Toronto Torch. Blue flames burn hotter than red flames, don't they? So maybe there's an opportunity there with Toronto. You know, you think of the Leafs, Toronto hockey teams should be blue. The Marlies, that's the varsity team. So I would hope to see some blue there. Montreal Echo. I don't necessarily see where the echo comes from, but I would hope that there's going to be some blue involved, because a blue, red, white, you have the Habs, but every Montreal teams that I can think of, that being the Habs, the Expos, CF Montreal, all sort of had a blue, red and white color scheme. Ottawa alert, again, Ottawa hockey teams, red and black, pretty across the board. Minnesota Superior, Lake Superior, there might be some blue involved. Or they could go the way of the Wild and do like nature-y colors. Boston Wicked, Fred not to be too on the nose. I would think maybe Bruins colors, or maybe like Patriots colors. And the New York Sound, again, not sure about the meaning of the name. I know we have like Sounders in Seattle in the MLS. I don't know, maybe I can blame it on English being my second language. But, classically, again, you think of New York, you think of the Rangers. I don't know where they're going to be playing, so maybe Islanders colors would make sense. I think the risk here is that we're running into a lot of like blue, red, white, red, a lot of blues. I think some teams hopefully will be a little bit more creative than that. Not that there's anything wrong with those tried and true colors, but we don't want 6 teams with the same colors. So depending on where New York is playing, maybe they could venture into like orange. Mets colors, Knicks colors. Who am I missing? Who's got orange? Islanders. Without further ado, let's see what we got. So, switching back to the PWHL, and okay, let's scroll down. There it is. Foundational markets emblazon limited edition designs. Okay, so maybe we're doing like a, I'm gonna ditch the glove for now. Maybe we're doing a, like a special inaugural season jersey design. That's cool. Canadian Tire shoulder patches on Canadian jerseys. Alright. Fine enough. Now I don't know where my cursor went. There we go. Okay. Professional Women's Hockey League teams will honor the league's foundation with exclusive jersey designs for the inaugural season. Okay, so like an inaugural season jersey that distinctly feature the original 6 markets: Boston, Minnesota, Montreal, New York, Ottawa, and Toronto, will identify PWHL teams on the ice with prominent diagonal inscriptions on sweater fronts when the puck drops in January. Prominent diagonal inscriptions. So is it going to be like a watermark thing that's like original 6 or something? Kind of like worked into the design. Original 6 teams proudly represent some of North America's most passionate hockey markets, said Stan Castor, PWHL advisory board member. As we build our foundation and grow together this inaugural season, it's important that our markets be a focal point of our identity. PWHL founding partner, okay. Teams will open the inaugural season with 2 sets of jerseys, each with consistent color schemes that accentuate the lettered crests, numbers, and various patterns. lettered crests. Are we not getting proper logos? Okay, let's see the colors. Okay. Boston, forest green, gray, and white. Okay, so like Celtics color scheme-ish. Yeah, Boston, like I was saying, Boston could have gone anyway, really. So hopefully, well, yeah, I'm glancing at the other ones, and it looks like maybe green was the way to go if it's not being repeated by other teams. Minnesota, purple, black, white. So like Vikings colors. That could be fine. Hopefully, one of my pet peeves is like when women's sports teams just use like pastel-y soft colors just because they're women. I think you can make soft colors, pale colors work, but there has to be like a design reasoning behind it. But like a deeper purple, kind of like the PWHL logo, that could be promising. Montreal, burgundy, storm, and sand. So assuming sand is like a beige color. Storm could be anything. Could it be like a navy? And then you're dealing with like a darker, like the Habs, but a little bit deeper and darker. That could be cool. Okay, New York, turquoise, navy blue, and white. Based on the order of the, they're not listed in alphabetical order, the colors. So I'm gonna assume that turquoise is the main color. I might have preferred this as navy blue was the main color, and it might be for the home sweater. However, and turquoise can work. Again, look at, we talked about Charlotte last week and their city edition jersey, and just like their color in general, it's good, it works. So we'll see how that turns out. Ottawa, red, storm, and white. Again, so here I'm going to assume that storm is black, just based on what is traditionally an Ottawa sports color. You've got the red blacks, you've got the Blackjacks, which is a basketball team, the 67s, the Senators. Across the board, they're red and black. So the one concern here is Montreal, which is like the nearest market to Ottawa, also has burgundy, shade of red, storm, and sand, which is off-white, presumably. And I would hope that there would be, the opportunity for a rivalry here between Ottawa and Montreal. So the fact that they've got almost the same color scheme is a little bit of a letdown. And then you've got Toronto, blue, black, white. Good call. That's how you do it. Yeah, no comment on that. It just makes sense to go with blue in Toronto, and to go with a sort of a Maple Leafs sort of color scheme. What did we say the Toronto team was? The Echo? The Sound? No. Oh yeah, the Torch. Okay, they can play with like the blue flame here, so that works. Okay, are we getting a picture? Dark jerseys will be worn by teams on home ice. Visiting teams like color models. Good, straightforward, makes sense. Fans can stay connected. Okay, follow the new league on social play. Oh, okay, so that's where it ends. So I guess we will visit their social media. Let's go to the main league. Is this taking us to Instagram? It's taking us to Twitter. That's a choice. Okay. Wait for it to load up. Meanwhile, do a little of this. Meanwhile, we can knock the microphone all over the place. Okay. Okay, so we are on Twitter. I'm gonna need this hand again. So. Oh yeah, okay, so their logo was released in October. Don't need to worry about that, it's kinda slow to load. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Is that what they mean? Is that what they mean by the diagonal lettering? I don't know why it's being so slow right now, probably because I'm using the same. Actually, let's double check that I'm still recording. Oh no, everything's. Oh wait, I have to go this way. Okay. Am I still recording? I am still recording. Fantastic. Let's get back to business. Is this what they mean by the diagonal lettering? Is every team gonna have just their team name? Let's see before making judgments. First thoughts on that. First of all, this player, I'm gonna need to learn everyone's names. But girl, you look good. The face is on point, the hair's on point. If the jerseys won't, hold it down, the girls will. Okay, did I exit out of this? Okay, so that presumably is the Toronto home jersey. Oh, signings. Oh, we're about to get it into. There you go. Okay. So it looks like we're just, getting the same jersey over and over again. So here's the thing about that. I can see them having run out of time. The league is starting in a month and a half, 2 months. But I think that branding would have been a huge part of getting interest from individual markets. So creating the same jersey for every team, not having like an identifying logo or anything, or we don't even have team names though officially, is interesting, and we'll see how much it affects people. Although on the other hand, the fact that this, they are calling it the limited edition or like a special first edition, first season jersey, that's gonna move the jerseys anyway. People are gonna want it as a collector's item, so that's cool. I'll definitely be picking some up. I'm liking this Boston again, like lettering, diagonal lettering aside. I like the green that Boston is working with. Toronto, okay. The blue looks better in this shot, but not on the white, so it all depends on the lighting. I'm not hating the blue. I'm trying to see past just the lettering, and Toronto's clean, Toronto's cold. I like it. I'm gonna have to pick up a Toronto jersey. And the girls just make them look good, don't they? Alright. Who do we have? Ottawa. Oh. Okay. Well, if this is red, then what is Montreal's burgundy? I don't know. I think this Ottawa jersey is going to depend on the material of the jersey. I think if it's too shiny, it's going to look kind of cheap. The black lettering. Yeah. But that's burgundy. So what does the Montreal jersey look like? Let's find out. Oh, New York. Okay. Oh. That's not teal, that's green. Again, it was probably the lighting, but this is giving me like Jets uniform. Although in reality it's probably actually teal. Or turquoise, as they claim. Is that all we're getting from New York? It looks like, again, it might just be the lighting in this shot, but it looks like the shorts are navy, and the band at the bottom of the jersey is black, which I'm not crazy on, just because then you've got the gray and the turquoise green color. I guess maybe that's, I'm thinking teal and the reality is turquoise, which is more of like a Tiffany color. But the navy could look good. Montréal, let's see. Nos couleurs, notre équipe. Show us what you got. They're looking at, okay, everyone was in the same room. There's Montreal. Okay, so Montreal de bien. Montreal is the same as Ottawa except for beige instead of white. Yeah, I haven't seen their home jerseys, but I'm just disappointed that what could be a great rivalry is representing the same colors. Can I get like a proper... Okay, so merch, we'll have to look into that. We're gonna get a proper look at every... Oh, Minnesota. Let's see the purple. Is this gonna load? Yeah. Oh, okay, no. New York. White. This is going by way too quick. Okay, the white New York kind of looks good. Was that Montreal or Ottawa? We'll never know. Minnesota. Is that black? If the Minnesota uniform is black, that's pretty. I'm gonna need a better look at these. Don't we just have like pictures of each one? Montreal. Okay, yeah. Montreal and Ottawa are wearing the same uniform, aren't they? Toronto. Okay. You know what? We'll have to, and now we're getting into the drafts. Alright, back to me. This was more complicated than I hoped it would be. We didn't get a look at all of them, and I'm sure once we see them on the ice and once we get more and more content from the teams, we'll get a better look at the jerseys. Overall thoughts, though, before the camera stops recording. If these jerseys are not going to be used beyond the first half season, then I think it's a fine idea to just have like the original set of 6 jerseys. I wish there had been a little something extra to represent the fact that it was the inaugural season, right? So I know that, they don't have the budget of an NHL team, or a league rather, but to have a little something, either like on the inside of the collar, just a little extra touch that would have really transformed this jersey into I'm gonna stop recording this into more of a collector's item and sort of a real like inaugural season item. That would have made the jersey for me. That being said, I think it could have been a lot worse. I'm liking some of the colors. I'm hesitating with some other colors. But yeah, we'll revisit. I'm sure I'm gonna go see, I'm going to try to get to the first games of some of these teams sort of around my area. And we'll see what comes of it. I'm excited to see what kind of merch they put together. I feel like I'm distracted now because of my screen recording. Did I finish my thought? I probably did. So, I've got 10 seconds to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll be back in a few days with another one, but let me know in the comments what you think of these jerseys and which one you would pick up, at least from the ones we've seen.